Ah, man, you guys are something else, bro. You guys are just something else, man. I don't know. Is it promised to you for real that 3,000 years ago? Like, you really believe that?
يا قوم ادخلوا الآن المقادسة التي كتب الله لكم. Read your own book, boy.
It's not the same people we talking about. It's not you. You're not genetically from there. You're not genetically
I
from
mean,
there.
I've done a DNA test. Have you seen my DNA test? Do you know my
You're
haplotype?
probably from Poland or Russia.
Yeah, bro, I've done a DNA test, so I can tell you where I'm from. I can tell you where my
I'm
haplotype originates.
probably more Semitic than you.
I don't think so, bro.
I'm Syrian, bro. Pure-blooded Syrian. Of course, I'm more
You're
Semitic than you.
Phoenician. You're Phoenician? Have you done
No,
your test?
no. To my books, according to my books, I'm Aramaic and Semitic.
So we still read the Talmud in Aramaic.
If you go on the website of Congress, the oldest Hebrew Talmud is in Arabic. Go on the Congress library. Search up the oldest.
No, that's the oldest Talmud. Are you sure? The oldest Talmud we have is Vatican 130, and that's definitely in Aramaic.
And then when you look up when the Hebrew language was revived to Yiddish, it was used. They used Arabic to revive it. So there's a lot of
Slow down. The Hebrew language wasn't updated to Yiddish. Yiddish was a fusion of German and Hebrew. That's a language that evolved in Europe. You're talking about modern Hebrew. It's got nothing to do with Yiddish. You're confused, bro. I think you're brushing some of your brain out.
No, I think it's because you have a certain narrative that you have to push.
So what is the Yiddish language? What is the Hebrew language? What's the difference between rabbinic Hebrew, Mishnaic Hebrew, biblical Hebrew, modern Hebrew? Because are you going to educate me on this? So please enlighten me. What is the Yiddish? What is the? How did they update Hebrew to Yiddish with Arabic?
They did. Like there's evidence to that.
Let me just check this because this is news to me, bro. Like I'm a simple Jew. You're probably right. Let me just check. Was when they updated Hebrew to Yiddish, did they use Arabic?
No, Arabic wasn't part of the process of developing Yiddish. Yiddish evolved in medieval Europe among Ashkenazi Jews. It's primarily based on medieval German dialect.
I'm gonna believe ChatGPT that's made by you guys. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, you're right, bro. You just wallow in ignorance. You wallow in ignorance.
No. Let's just boil this down.
Have you heard of Eliezer ben Yehuda?
Let's just boil this down to just democratic apartheid, not like fascism.
Okay, cool. Let's go apartheid. Let's go, bro. What happens when a Jew sells a house to an Arab in Israel?
What happens? Tell me.
They both one gets money, one gets a house. What happens when an Arab sells a house to a Jew in Palestine?
Okay, one gets a house, one gets money.
No, it's illegal. The Arab goes to jail or is killed. Here's the next question. How many Arabs live in Israel as full citizens with equality?
Why do they keep harassing them?
Over 2 million. Next question. How many Jews live as Palestinian citizens under the Palestinian National Authority?
They don't need to.
Zero, because the Palestinians have a law that bans Jews from citizenship. Who's running the apartheid, bro?
You guys are like literally.
So how come we have Arabs that have sent Jewish prime ministers and Jewish presidents to jail? Meanwhile, there's not one Jewish Palestinian because it's illegal to be a Jew in Palestine.
Bro, you guys are bulldozing streets. What are you talking about, bro?
Good comeback, bro. You've won the debate. You've won, bro. Great comeback.
Are right in front of me.
You literally, your religion is an apartheid religion.
How?
Watch this. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. Alaikum.
Oh, لا تبدو اليهود ولا النصارى بالسلام. It's forbidden to greet a Jew or a Christian with peace, and if you meet them, force them to the narrowest part of the road. What a lovely, democratic, pluralistic society, bro. What a pluralistic utopia. Oh, how about paying the Jew tax? Wahum sagirun. until the Jew is fully humiliated and humbled. Why? Because according to Ibn Kathir, the Jew is in a state of kufar, in disgrace. Bro, you literally support an apartheid religion.
Because you guys support interest and adultery and all that and all that and all
Listen
that.
to the apartheid Muslim trying to justify his apartheid. This
Literally.
debate isn't go the way you planned, is it, bro? You're
guys-
apartheid.
Like, you guys don't forbid the commandments at all. Like, you guys just say, okay,
فإذا لقيتم الذين كفروا فضرب رقاب بخط. Whoa,
No,
what do you
it's
do to the
self-defense.
kuffars? What do you do?
in self-defense.
لا يا أيها الذين آمنوا you know قاتلوا الذين يالونكم من الكفار. Fight the non-Muslim that is nearest to you.
That's in context to the past, the battles. It's in
No,
context.
it's not context. This was used by every single Khilafat. All of the Khilafat used this to go out and conquer land. It's why Umar marched from Medina to Yarmouk, from Yarmouk to Quds. It's how you had the Muslims crossing into Spain, Al-Andalus, and conquering it and marching to Vienna to conquer that.
Did you know they had oh my God, how do you call it? Like, there was people of the land of Spain that was Muslim also that became Muslims.
Yes. You oppress them so much, they convert and don't want to pay the jizya till the Sagirun. Of course,
No.
pay jizya or zakat. I'd pay zakat
That's
any
what
day,
Jews-
2.5%. Woo.
That's when Jews lived so peacefully in Andalus. What are you talking about, bro?
So you should read what the Jews actually wrote about living in Al-Andalus. It wasn't the utopian society you guys are told.
Really?
Yeah, it was not good.
I mean, you can choose a side to believe because everybody trying to change the narrative.
I know, bro. I'm not trying. I'm trying to tell you to read your own books. I'm saying read the Quran, read Sahih Bukhari, read Sahih Muslim, read the Seerah, read the Sunnah.
I do, but everyone has a different interpretation. Everyone has a different.
Okay, so how do you interpret? وَالْمُحْصَنَاتُ مِنْ النِّسَاءِ إِلَّا مَا مَلَكَتْ أَيْمَانُكُمْ. The married women are forbidden to you, except for those that your right hand captures in battle. So the slave or possessors. So the slave girls that you capture, even if they have a husband, you can still do what you want with them as your slave girls that you've captured in battle. Can you give me a nice tafsir on that?
You cannot, bro.
You can't take slaves. Who was Rayhanna?
Like the prophet helped them get married, but you're not allowed to do anything.
Who was Rayhanna and Maryam? Who was Rayhanna? Let's deal with the Jewish one.
Rayhanna and Maryam?
No, who was Rayhanna? She was Muhammad's concubine, slave. She was Jewish.
Okay. So it was by force or she wanted to marry him?
It was by force. She was captured in a battle. She came from Banu Nadir. Her entire family was slaughtered.
According to
the Seerah, the Sunnah.
Okay, I'll look into that.
Inshallah.
So you guys don't do any of that, Yani? You guys are very peaceful people.
Bro. If we went into Gaza and started taking slave girls, can you imagine what the world would say? When we give them 2 billion kilograms of aid, they say we're starving them. Could you imagine if we started taking slaves?
But it's fine to bomb like an elementary school. It's completely fine. Though.
No, bro, you should be furious that any school, any mosque, any hospital is hit. You should be furious. And you should point that anger at the dogs from hell, the Klab min Jahannam, that turned those positions into military bases. Why is it that we killed Mohammed Sinwar under the European hospital? What was he doing there?
What about when Iran, like, you guys, like, was negotiating, whatever, and you just bombed the elementary of Iran? What about that?
So that if it was, that was America, not us. So you have to speak to an American.
No, America, like Trump himself said, if we didn't attack, Israel was going to attack.
Oh, no. There was whatever happened, they had a school next to a military base. We don't know how many people died. We don't know who fired them. But if it was a tomahawk, that wasn't us. We don't have tomahawks. But anyway, you're absolutely right. We sent the Rafidi dog to Jahannam. And you should be saying thank you as a Sunni.
I don't support killing, like that, just for fun. No.
Not for fun, bro. How many Sunni Muslims has Khamenei killed in Syria, in
But
Iraq?
those are literally kids. You don't know.
Any child that dies is a tragic. Any child, be they Palestinian, be they Iranian, be they Israeli, any child that dies is a tragedy. Absolutely. You should be angry at the ones that put children in harm's way. Israel does more than any army to avoid civilian casualties. Does more than any army.
So you think Israel didn't set up October 7? You don't think?
I know it didn't. I've spoke to generals in the Israeli army. I've met victims. I've met people that fought. So absolutely, no, it did not.
Bro, obviously.
Hamas got the better of us on that day. And when any of our enemies get the better of us, the consequences are unimaginable. Unimaginable. Which is why we can't let you guys have one moment. And it's why we continuously absolutely dominate you on every battlefield. From 1948 to today, your greatest armies, Al-Jaysh al-Arabiya, Iran, Hezbollah, Syria, it does not matter. We crush them all. Why? Allahu ma'ana. Allah is with us. Takbir, Allahu Akbar.
You guys are like acting like innocents when you're just using interest and breaking all the commandments, but picturing yourself as this beautiful savior or whatever.
Allahu Allam. Allahu Allam.
I mean, yeah, you can say that, I guess.
Yeah, God knows, and God will judge.
But you have a lot of on your text, it's okay for you to kill a Gentile. It's okay for you to rape a Gentile.
Where does it say it's okay to do either of those things?
It literally says it.
Show me.
Show you?
Yeah. I know the verses you're going to go to. I know that this is not my first rodeo. Sanhedrin and Kedushin are the two tractates of the Gemara, the Talmud you're looking for. But anyway, bro, I'm going to skip. I've got my video. We've got our 5 minutes of fame. Is there any parting words? Any parting words you'd like to say to Israel, the nation of Israel that's watching this video?
You guys are also allowed to lie and just change
No, we're
the
not.
narrative.
We're not allowed to lie. We don't do taqiyya.
Yeah.
That's you guys.
You do. And it's
Taqiyya.
there. I literally read it, bro. I literally read it.
You read the Talmud?
Yes.
All 2 million words?
Not all, but I read that part. I can't lie. I read the part.
You read a quote on TikTok, bro. It's not the same. It's like me saying I read in the Quran that you can do X, Y. I'm not going to make some obscene light because I don't need it. The Quran's got bad enough lines as it is. But it's very easy to... like everything I've said to you, I brought a source for. I've shown you where it is in the Quran, where it is in the Hadith. Everything that you've brought is taken out of context. And if you read it in context, you'll see that I'm right. I have confidence that I'm right. And Allah will judge me.
I guess if you say so, whatever you say, bro.
Anyway, bro, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide you to the straight path and make you Sayyuni, inshallah.
The path that says nobody is allowed to be a Jew if your mom is not a Jew. That's the right path.
You can convert, bro. You can convert. It's just difficult.
You're lying to me right now, bro.
So, have you heard of someone called King Dawood, King David? Have you heard of him?
Yeah.
In our tradition, the Messiah is going to descend from King David. King David's great-grandma was a woman called Ruth. She was a convert to Judaism. The Messiah's descent...
Why do they say, you can't be a Jew if your mom is not a Jew?
They just told you that because they think you're a psycho, but you can absolutely convert. Many people have... Watch this. Just so you know I'm not messing with you. Can you convert to Judaism?
Yes, it is possible to convert to Judaism. The process is taken very seriously and involves study, sincere commitment, and integration into Jewish life.
It's not like Islam where you just say La ilaha illallah. It's a lot more detailed because We're an elite club. You guys, you let anyone in. With us, you got to study. You got to know the law.
Bro,
You'll take anyone. You took Andrew Tate. You took Andrew Tate. You'll take anyone. You took Sneeko. You took Sneeko. Sneeko ain't getting into the Jewish club.
You're just telling me this in my whole life. Like, I know many people have been saying, oh, your mom has to be Jew. Your mom has to
So
be
if your mother's Jewish, even if you're a Muslim or an atheist, you're still Jewish. So if you're born into it, it's like the mafia. You're in for life. But you can join as well. You can join by converting. But we just don't let anybody in. We're quite elite. Only the best. The best of brains.
Yeah, right here, bro. This is taqiyya right here.
It's not okay. I promise you. You got before a Beit Din, a Jewish court. You have the Dayanim, and they will judge your sincerity. You make a few declarations like Shema Yisrael, and then you immerse in a mikveh, and then you come out a Yehudi. Alhamdulillah. It's a real thing.
And then they just put those, lower ranking Jew in the front line and the white ones in the back of the line, like slavery, right?
Slavery, bro. You don't want to go to slavery with your history, bro. You literally used to chop the genitals off your slaves so you could keep them with your women. 100. It is a haram. To Islam's credit, although this was widely practiced, it is actually haram to do that. You can't mutilate a slave like that in Islam. But for some reason, if you went to Arabia, they were all doing it up until very recently. It's a thing in Islam. Google the history. But anyway, bro, we've got our video. May Allah guide you like He's guided me to the straight path, inshallah.